saying hello to each and everyone who is listening to this audio. And today my topic of discussion is about the recent happening in our dear motherland. Gambia was indeed the best country in Africa, the most peaceful country in Africa, the most glorified country in Africa, where tradition, culture is one of our biggest achievements over the past 22 years. But unfortunately, we have lost all these big attributes after the departure of former President Yahya AJJ Jammeh, Babili Mansa. But APRC also have a role to play. We have a role to bring back all those beautiful glories, those traditions, those cultures, those real sense of African brotherhood. We have a role to play, and it's a duty and it's a tax as patriotic citizens of this country. The fact that we have a lot of enemies outside, from the civil society organizations, from so-called judges, from the diaspora, from some certain institutions and some certain irrelevant personals. But we have to have what we call faith. We have to have what we call understanding. We have to have what we call the spirit of togetherness, the spirit of understanding and mutual respect among ourselves. Yahya Jammeh was the president of the Republic of the Gambia. And luolum, every now and then naka diamo akan tol yamar munna wolem disciplined, law abiding. Even after his departure to Equatorial Guinea, that's what he always emphasizes. APRC, let's go back to the drawing board. That unification, that word family, that togetherness we all know over the past years should still be maintained. Provocation, bullying, insulting is not the solution to the problem. We have to face the problem in order to solve it. But we cannot be backtrack there at the same time saying that we are going to solve the problem. But Mnteka Minjebi, it seems like we are losing the battle. Okay? Yahya Jammeh, alakumwa kangol be, it's all about peace, 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 togetherness, togetherness. And there isn't any day Yahya Jammeh calls for violence. If it is only about violence, Yahya Jammeh will not have leave this country. He has the army under his command. Okay, he has every power means to tackle any form of aggression in the Gambia here. But now they have the guts to say that Yahya Jammeh is a coward. Yahya Jammeh Bortale, ECOWAS forced him to leave. Somebody who's been forced to leave, who appeared at the state TV, gave out his final statement, being escorted with a beautiful convoy to the airport, with a rousing welcome from his supporters, a red carpet being laid, a national anthem played for him, majestically walked and entered into his plane and kisses his Quran and wave his supporters and militants and well-wishers and go to Equatorial Guinea in order to give peace a chance. You call that person a coward? You call that person a coward? But for us, with the honest-minded Gambians, we will always say thank you very much, Yahya Jammeh, for choosing peace over conflict. And this was not only demonstrated by me, but some of these hypocrites who are now ignoring the joint communique, the likes of Ibn Chambers. This was his statement during the political impasse.
Privileged to be part of this historic moment. As President Jammeh has said, we want to express our appreciation to President Alpha Conde of Guinea and President Mohamed Abdelaziz of Mauritania, who have risen to the occasion, to this moment, and have worked with their brother, President Jammeh, to prevent the situation in the Gambia from worsening. President Jammeh has demonstrated a sense of patriotism and love for his country. As he has said, anyone who will watch suffering come to his country, death and agony come to his country, cannot be considered a patriot or a nationalist. And as President and Commander-in-Chief of this country for 22 years. He has made his contribution to build the Gambia, and it will not be for him to watch what he has helped to build be destroyed. So the Secretary General of the United Nations appreciates very much this gesture on his part. He, together with, appreciates very much this gesture, appreciates very much. Secretary General of the United Nations appreciates very much this gesture on his part. 22 years, he has made his contribution to build the Gambia, and it will not be for him to watch what he has helped to build be destroyed. So the Secretary General of the United Nations appreciates very much this gesture on his part. He, together with the chair of ECOWAS, Madam Ellen Johnson, and the chair of the African Union, President Idris Deby, will be issuing a statement tomorrow to commend this very statesmanlike action on the part of President Jammeh, which is going to prevent the Gambia joining so many other countries in Africa which are known for conflict.
Okay, that was the statement by Ibn Chambers, who was the UN Special Representative in the country during the political impasse. So this is a big gesture from the side of former President Jammeh. For me, I believe all these issues of Jammeh commissions, TRC commissions, or whatsoever commissions, witch hunting, whatsoever, trying to change the 1997 constitution was all useless. It's because of all vengeance, grievances, somebody who totally abandoned his own birthplace, his own motherland, despite being former president of the Republic of the Gambia and commander-in-chief of the Gambia Armed Forces, first citizen of the Republic of the Gambia for 22 good years, quote, 22 good years. Yet, there was a bilateral agreement, a joint communique that warranted the existence of former President Jammeh to allow peace to reign and give chance for the government to settle, because they are afraid of former President Jammeh. Because he is a man who has principle. He is a man who does not tolerate nonsense. He is a man who will protect the sovereignty of this country with all his life. So this is why they set up all this commission. Today we have lost our sovereignty to Senegal. Today there is nothing like peace and stability. We are suffering. We have seen people killing each other like rats, like chickens. We have seen how our armed forces have been reduced thanks to the presence of the foreign troops. So you, United Nations, ECOWAS, AU, have a role to play to bring back those beautiful moments that Gambia ever had. Ibn Chambers clearly stated that the benevolence and the gesture of Yahya Jammeh, the decision of Yahya Jammeh, makes it very relevant that Gambia will not join other African countries who are in conflict. Somebody who chooses peace over conflict. I believe that this initiative and the necessary steps to bring back Yahya Jammeh as former statesman should be the sole responsibility of Ibn Chambers, who was the UN special representative in the Gambia. But you know, Jammeh was saying this, and you have proved Jammeh right, that the United Nations is a hypocritical body. I'm afraid that the bloodbath or the destruction that you people were avoiding, God forbid, may happen to the Gambia. Because Jammeh is still loved and cherished by his supporters and by the Gambians. Despite all the oaths, he left this country. It is the responsibility of you, Ibn Chambers, United Nations, ECOWAS, and the Gambia government under the leadership of President Adama Barrow to make sure that he engage all stakeholders that are involved in this joint communique to respect all the resolutions that were put in place. Key among them was Jammeh will have an open door policy to return back to his country as a former political party leader. You have to work towards implementing all these resolutions. If not, what we have been avoiding over the past 20 years or 4 years ago will surely happen in this coming election. So abe wole nyama nto fo e bun chambas mole e ya jame tentu nyamin aya jay nyamin because of what choosing peace over conflict. Ya jame kula have resign and say that ntebe mur la kanela ngata siye hani fente keleje, he is a bona fide citizen of this country. And I know that the amount of force or the amount of security that the Yajame is going to have, even George Bush or this Pyongyang of North Korea will not have. Gambians love Yajame. That is a hard fact. Okay? So this is the most important point now. How to bring back, and Yajame must come back. Yajame inshallah will come back before election. Most of you having the doubts that Yajame is going to come after election or Yajame will not come back to this country. That is a joke. Just wrap it as a tissue paper and throw it at the dustbin. That's where it belongs. He's a bona fide citizen of this country. No matter what you say, Yajame is a bona fide citizen and nobody can stop him. If it is time for him to come back, he's going to come back to this country. And nobody can stop him. Let them close the airspace or whatsoever they can do, like the stupidity and the idiotness of my party. It's not going to happen. He's a citizen like any other person. We cannot also stop without thanking the current president of Guinea, Alpha Condé. He has played a big role, big role. Yes, and then let's take a listen to Alpha Condé.
Et vraiment du sens de l'honneur de son pays dont le président a fait preuve. Ce n'est pas facile.
The President is very moved by the dignity shown by His Excellency Yahya Jammeh. His address today to the people showed that it's a statement, and the President is very proud for what he has done for Gambia and the work and the progress made under his leadership. And once again, he saved the situation. There was no bloodshed. That's showing that it's a true statement, and he's very, very proud of His Excellency.
Thank you very much, former President Jammeh, and thank you very much, current President of Guinea, Conakry, Alpha Condé. So this is what it is. So those people who were at the helm of affairs, who were also part of all these resolutions and all these discussions, they should go back to the drawing board and make sure that all this resolution is implemented to the core. And my other issue is about Alliance for Patriotic Reorientation and Construction, APRC. Currently, we have seen people insulting each other. This was not the culture and never the norm of APRC. We were together back in 2016 and 2017. The reason why we were able to achieve all those rallies, events, and whatsoever to counter our enemies and overcome them is because we were together. And let me advise you people, Ngal Yamari, divided we will fall. In divided we will fall. There is no way in any organization, society, community, village, town, country, whatsoever, if you divide, you are going to fall. Together you will prosper. The reason why we are prospering since 2017 to date is because we were together. Now, when I have seen people insulting the national executives, our national executives, who give them those mantle leadership to steer the affairs of the party, His Excellency Sir Professor Dr. Alhaji AJJ Jammeh. And you people don't think that Yahya Jammeh is not aware of anything that is happening in this country. Everything that is happening in this country, Yahya Jammeh is aware of. Not only about APRC, but even the daily function of the government. Yahya Jammeh is aware of everything, much more his own political party. We have to be very careful. Ning janjanta ate beteala. Ntol drone ne si Gambia sambando nyato. Because we have the Gambia at heart. Dol mimbebe brakan, they are all Bragness is all about one thing, based on tribalism. Tribalism only. This is not my voice. Some people were pointing fingers on Yaya Jammeh tribalism, not Yaya Jammeh. But kabri Yaya Jammeh tata mune kita. Huh? After his departure, we all heard a lot of statements. Alnganyo fasa, nyumala badi ngolati alnganyo fasa. Iko Yaya Jammeh tribalism start. Then among tribalism start. But at our departure, it confirms. It confirmed that Yaya Jammeh what he was saying is the truth. Andung aya katoko right la andung it makes it very clear. Very clear. I move is very clear. Not amanke ñunul benen tribalista. Okay? Let's take a listen.
Ninko mandiko bana ya be manke mo jawot.
Sumane sose tamit waxuma ne sose ñepp lu bon lañ.
That was former President Jammeh. But what did Ajiyam Seka say here? Let's take a listen.
Akali bari ya pasa kwenye siasa Gambia bekolo.
Ani bani ya pasa.
Akali bari ya pasa.
Mala bani nti.
Kalmwese mboka.
His Excellency Usenu Dabo.
His Excellency Usenu Dabo.
Nyani be.
Ako nyani be.
Pati king.
Bena pati.
Pati be amna pati yo xamne.
Ako pati yo don beje men yo lonko.
Won ci am dara.
Won man ñam feso la jande.
Usenu doomi soka la.
Usenu mu man ka dimati.
Wa nyani la.
Nyani dimati.
Ko fi joge nañu ma nga tribalism.
Ako na bodo ja niano ya fa tribal ya sifara ko sallallahu. Ako balata.
You see, after his departure, they already confirmed exactly this was why the reason Jammeh was saying such. So Jammeh was not tribalist. And it's very important that we look deep into Yaya Jammeh. Ala kata cool, aka munkenu. Ala history. Yaya Jammeh is a teacher. His leadership, everyone can learn a lot from Yaya, positive things from Yaya Jammeh when he was the president of the Republic of the Gambia. It's a lesson. At least Yaya Jammeh lum promise on Gambians yep deliver nako. From security, from the health sector, we have seen multiple hospitals and then major health centers, all over the country. We have seen the agriculture, how he boosted the agriculture. In education, in fact 2020 supposed to be a year of free education up to university level, and I know that when Jammeh was here, he will achieve it by the grace of the Almighty Allah.
And on my own behalf, sincere appreciation and profound gratitude to our distinguished guests for taking time to share this historic moment with us, and to wish them in advance safe return to their various countries. That we will ensure that by 2020, all education in this country, including university, will be free for all Gambians and non-Gambians.
Today, free education, even college before them, so you have to pay school fees, but like enroll. And there were stipends during Jammeh's time. So obviously, Jammeh was the deal. So APRC, let's take time. Under the leadership of Fabakary Tombong Jatta, I believe 100% Fabakary will not put astray or will not put APRC into big mess. He has been at the helm of affairs when it was very difficult, when nobody wanted to lead the party. Okay? He is in charge. No matter what we say, Fabakary knows the best thing for us, because he is the person in charge. What we should do as honest militants is to take a listen to them. Whatever engagement they are up to, they will come back to us, explain to us, give us reasons. If there is any objection or any issues or concern, we share it with them and move as one family. This is the only way forward. Lii rek lañ mëna def ñu dem. Suñu nekkee ne ñoom engage nañ into coalition talks with whatsoever. Guys dem nañ, pare nañ, ñëw nañ. Il faut guys dellusiwaat ci militancy. You nekk di wax ne they are neglecting the grassroots. That's not true. There will be engagements, but before engagements, let them do what they're supposed to do. Okay? if suñ nekkee ne ñoom ñëw nañ ñu ne leen ñun de political party bi ak political party bi ñoo bëgg a demaa ñun coalition waaye lii ak lii ak lii lañ gis yéen tam ngeen wax ne déedéet waaye ñun de lii ak lii lañ gis ok waaye lii ak lii ak lii baax na ok lii ak lii ak baax na su ko defee ñun ñëpp ñu ñëw together as one family decision bi mu nekk a collective responsibility a collective decision ñun ñëpp ñu mun a nekk benn bot kii di wax fële na le kii génne audio fële saaga kii dal fële na le kële kii ñëw wax fi nii this was never the attitude of APRC and I know I was not part of APRC in 1994 but I know that since at the initial stage this was never the attitude of APRC jamante xeer saagante bifante my friend let's change our attitude. This is not the way forward. This is not the way forward. And our enemies are laughing at us. They are laughing at us day in, day out. Now, let's give space for former President Jammeh. He will come one day and clear the air. And I know that if you say that you love Yaya Jammeh, I'm not going to say that you don't betray Yaya Jammeh. Because Yaya Jammeh wahud len li. Well, at the same time, ñom seen boppa ñu ngay wax ne Yaya Jammeh su waxee ñu dem fa sax ñun duñ fa dem. Kan moo betray Yaya Jammeh ak kan moo léegi di disrespect Yaya Jammeh yow muy openly wax ne sax Yaya Jammeh su waxee ñu dem fa ñun duñ fa dem. Te yow nga ne Yaya Jammeh moom si boppam ne waxut lii nii soo ñun duñ mën a jël décision boobu noonu. Ewo seen time dañ fi doon event di fi am rally di fi am ay event te boobu noonu kenn du dee wax ne Yaya Jammeh waxut ñu def event de Yaya Jammeh waxut ñu def rally de. So let's take our time. Let's take our time. APRC will prosper only if we come together as one. But if we are divided, we are going to fall. And the issue of vengeance, mer, nengo park side, mer faju dara, mer faju tus. We are better together as one family.
Karmuna nadiyata nyabunyata ma nimmo ya lon ka be siri ngala laran ka men bara mu ko de fen lon ayi ba ni fura ta mai na ta iya nin ka men ba bula ba itan dile men be ta kana mule su wai tan da sa konta gonyo kumbu ko lol ma no men be kere ba tumando ba ta kan yin tanin na men ta ka bulan no matare asike ko bi ti lo be dawo darandin te ha NTP alhamdulillah ta to ma so kadu bi fati kilinda ma wala kele o pati yadun sila alhamdulillah bawo men ko bi ne na yena sima yado men ko so mai yana konton na me konton tiya ta yi wotu la yele de sima tiya ta yana ta wala mutal akuo aja kalo wata bala pa wata anani kuya baraman to jakale bawo bi wato be kambali yella tare kambali fe hol be la tare o nyawnyara ni mbewo chelo kon fobi alhamdulillah wes ko islamini jata o yalo ne to mumenti ja sibalo bango kanje ko be lan kanje na ngabe muta bare alhamdulillah ta to maso ebi adam baro amammo go moto aman sigo sito aman to terende go moto ama ko fula ama ko surwa ama ko manjata ama ko sarakula ama ko kasenka ako mobe oto mode na adam baro la pake mode le tati ama be mo filin tati ke ba mari mbe konto na eni la dele sono mol be mbal be konto na mbal ni mbarala mo moronde birin jam birin ka ton fokoyna mbal be konto na ni mbara dede da kile o ben tol dala jam meke nan nyi foni be dan karana yi ndola kan don usiro sero na sero ko itani na mo kata noje hani bi wodo mulo kono lo manke no na karambuto dende wala ni da karambo no fen so manke da karambo ni da karambudo tijali ke kata la ko be kanin so kata wulo ko nyaame ka do munamu karambudo be lore halwe ka mawo fanando ko solo ke ba mari ini da bolu lamini kata alna la molu mbali ko ma bi mbali ko ma soba ko alti bala fa ke nyama to do ko solo no ka do bi na di wol be kata karambudo la somina kilomita sabai ka wala tama bani ata ba fa de ka muru ko mali woli to la kara wakati nyane ani fasi fana mangi soro ni bota kanuma ibita fasi ngolo imangi soro wodu fana biri samanda ko be bitilo no ko de NTP de wol fana mangi soro be dani la ini la ngolo yemma koy ko ala sina hariye ko sina giye soro nanyen foni bitan kara na iya alhamdulillah nga ala tanto adam baroma nga ala tento anala do kunyolma ala baraka ba jamba be konton aye ndegi dola kewa moya wo be dola na de la dan kene ale jube yare mo kendo ti kewa ndegi dola kewa moya wo be dola na de la dan kene ale jube yare mo kendo ti keba beji dola nami jaga tanyo kai dola na tara dan kere yale tube keba yare mo kendo ti beji dola keba mo jango beji dola na tara dan kere yale tube yara mo kendo ti kesi posi beji dola keba o beji dola na tela dan kere yale tube yare mo kendo ti keba beji dola keba o jango beji dola na tela dan kere yale tube yare mo kendo ti keba beji dola keba o jango beji dola na tela dan kere yale tube yare mo kendo ti
jeje wala nata babe wala fana to ala jan sa alsa kala muta wonyama yo diamuna ko to men bilala jawo wala mo Ibrahima Jawo Fas Ibrahima Jawo 2 minutes ngeso wala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Mi salmini kala ko hawriti do delegation imam e alkali fo sibanor. Mi salmini chief, mi salmini honorable Keba Madi. MPP party ko party mo ngannata ma ko poddo abade because ko party tam ko nafa. Ko hodo wotere jimi fo jibi tankara na en. Ko mi sikano mi do ya because ko kombo south ngonno mi do ide Sinjan Madina alaji gayo. Honorable Keba no andi don. Because I alkali amo andi. So ko jimi fonyi bitankara na idoen. Misikano yo mi abundo because ko yimbe be fonja tingate NPP party. NPP opos alado fonyi bitankara na ko 100% NPP. Ay opos alado. Ko kala mi do yidi honorable Keba Madi chief mbaton dum hakkil mballon bi. Sabu ko onon mballada mi. Fas Njai go sare between Kanuma and Kulanjor. Kono Fas Njai, we are lacking water. Water stoppage is our problem. I don't know if you see me, I'm having football shoes. Because from the field, the water, I have to come here. Go to Moyarani, I'm on a Jula. We are thanking God because of this days. When the rain is falling, we take our pants and bottle to under the corkets so that water will flow us into it and then we drink. For 15 consecutive years, we are fighting for shortage of water, no help. I am the youth coordinator in First Jai. But then I have to stand here and represent my parents together with the children so that we will have this problem to be solved. Water shortage. Please, Honorable Keba Madi. Chief, I would like you people to make sure that His Excellency Mr. Adam Abaro know that we are ready to give him the chair and then we see whether even a devil will like a rope around his neck. We are ready to go for it 100%. We have no force in Tasjai, Bulanjor. They know us very well. The people spend 1 hour 30 minutes from Bulanjor to Sibano. We should be only 25 minutes when there is a road. We are lacking roads. Zero muna problem. I'm very sorry, I don't speak only one language. Zero is one of our biggest problem apart from water. Nalen kumandi dawo da ambela takunale, but when I don't come, you should know that your vehicles cannot enter. Honorable Kebamadi, when I was joining this NPP party, it was a woman called Lambai, holding us from Mahmuda. I was staying in a place called Sultan Madina Alajigayo before I come to Fasjai. But then I love this party and I'm ready to give myself to NPP 100%. And then I'm ready to cover and give support to everybody to get. This party was run half. No, division. His Excellency Mr. Adam Abaro, together with Honorable Kebamadi, Chief Governors, we are seeking assistance from you guys to help us. The subject of water, we are really suffering. No road, no water. Please. Sironi Kabila Sumata, Abota Pampo, Kanuma, Jamita Fasnya, Tata Bulanjo, Dokuwata Sira, another program, another four Bulanjo, Atantaje. The other one take road from Kanuma to Chaco Civil. What about us? If you don't see us in your meeting, we lie. We want to tell you, but the problem is we cannot attend. Many of people cannot collect us. We will not attend. I'm very sorry. I'm just a youth. I may have spoken something which should not be said, but then I'm just learning the word perfection. Thank you very much.